Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? I'm What is a Hero. We're going to be talking about the new Neo Nectar event that just came out, which is the intro of Neo Nectar. And I'm going to do a little breakdown on everything you need to do so you can get the most things possible. I've been told that rare or hard is the thing you want to go for in your challenges. So I've done everything except for very hard here, which you always want to do your very hards. The event just started, so I'm trying to get this done, but you always want to do this here because you're going to get your 10 of your triple rare crystals, which is very important, of course, because you want to be able to craft everything you need. So what is Neo Nectar as a whole? I'm going to go ahead and crack some packs in a second, but I'm just going to show you all first what needs to be done to be able to get the most things here. So if we go into missions here, these are kind of passive things that you can get to get crafting materials. So limited time, you see obtain VP, and a lot of it's just like fighting. A lot of it is also just like challenging in the challenge fight, stuff like that. And then also you have your events here, which are very important. So a lot of these are pretty big and pretty easy to do. So if you go to your character fight, and it drops 3 per. If you're on normal or harder, you do 3 per, and you get more of your challenge coin pack things. So I'll show you here. I'm trying to get a little bit more DP stuff here. So I'll just push a little Dimension Police here so I can have at least 2 triple rares, at least 2 gray Dayushas whenever they come out. So you'll notice here that we get these 3 tokens, which are these, if it'll let me show you. There we go, challenge tickets. So these are how you challenge her and get all of your materials, right? So anytime you want to do these. So you start out with very easy, which is very, obviously, extremely easy to do. Like I just played MLB all the way up to hard and didn't lose once and got all my stuff for it. And then you notice that whenever you go in here, you get 200 of these gacha per time you beat it. But that's only 1 time per. So you'll notice you get it here, you get 4 times damage and what have you. And then you get all these little materials and your Neo Nectar coins, which can be redeemed for packs, and then they can also be redeemed for like cosmetic stuff. It goes all the way down to here. Very hard is only once per day. So you always want to grind those because I believe this is like a 12-day event or something along the line. So it's a free triple rare once you get that done. But let's go ahead and crack some packs here and just talk about what you want to look for. So Maiden of Trailing Rose, very important. Knight of Virtue Green, very important. The PGs, you can actually get 2 of them, I believe, in the time limited. So very nice to see that. Alright, we only got a double rare confirmed. So let's see what we got here. Alright. Alright, so we got the Maiden of Libra clone. Whenever she attacks and it hits, you draw a card by counterblasting 2. It's not too bad. We got Heyo Pineapple. Dope. Some pretty mediocre pulls, to be honest with you. Okay, we got this dude here. I can't remember what his name is, but he's very good. Because he is integral with the grade 3. So the grade 3 says, which I believe is Knight of Virtue Gene, if I'm correct. And what it says is, whenever his attack hits, I believe, a Vanguard, you put him at the bottom of the deck, or something along those lines. Ooh, triple rare. And then you get to call 2 of those grade 2s. Very nice. So nice. So we got him. And I will go over his skill in a second. So whenever his attack is Vanguard, you will return this unit to the deck and then call 2 of this guy right here as risk. So it's very nice to have those intercepts. And you'll notice a lot of the times what I like to do is I like to just swing at the rear guards, which is really big. And a lot of people don't really know about that. But you usually want to swing with rear guards with your Vanguard. So the rear guard, when the attack hits, kind of skills start going off. So it's very good. And then once you do something like this, you'll go into your mission, go into your achievements, if you have anything like that. To build a Neo Nectar deck, you'll get all these little cool things here, if you like Neo Nectar. I'm not sure how good Neo Nectar is going to be, to be honest with you. Kind of nice to get all these free packs, though, for sure. But yeah. And so if you go back into your challenge, or your characters here, you can just keep bumping up your stamina, grinding towards anything you want. I've got pretty much everything I want built as of now, so I'm just waiting until the new sets drop. So I'm just going to farm a little bit more for Dimension Police, and then we'll go back in and give it a shot. So the main pickups are, of course, the grade 2 double rare, which you want 4 of, you want 3 of the Knight of Virtue green, and then, or Knight of Harvest, I believe, and then 4 of each of those, and then 4 of Maiden of Trailing Rose because she is a Persona Bless, and she is technically a +1. So you'll discard her after she hits. Once you do that, you get to call 2 from the top 5. So it's nice deck thinning, and then it's also nice to be able to like push a little bit more damage if you need to, like if your opponent's at 4. So I'm not really sure what the exact trigger lineup will be with this. It's definitely kind of up in the air, I think, right now. Some sort of stands may be good. Some definitely draws. I don't think crits are going to be as important, but we're going to try very hard here, and I'm going to see if this works. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because very hard is not easy, but let's go in with MLB and see what we get. So, pretty standard MLB list versus anything else. However, I run 3-star calls because I want to see MLB as quick as possible, especially in these fights where you need MLB immediately. Like, you need it as soon as possible in these matchups because she'll just steamroll you if not. So, with this, I would put back these 2 here. You keep the Ganslot for the grade 2, confirm, Blaster Blade, and nice, now we have 2, and she's hard mowing. Holy shit, that's scary. To be honest with you, I've never seen that happen before. So that's intense. I think, so what's her grade 3 going to be? It's the 13,000. So nothing in our deck hits for 18, so this is fun. We have a pretty good defensive hand too. Oh, the best trigger to hit first. Literally the worst feeling is to hit a heal. But it should be fun, so. Hopefully everything goes good. Alright. It's pretty rough whenever a 10k beater turns into a 12k. And that turns into 11k. It's really good. The voice is a little bit weird for the character, for sure. It's good, no triggers. I think a lot of this is just trying to beat the character, trying to get everything you need in order to, you know, win the event. So let's go ahead and put Blaster Blade on here. Because we're going to search out Blaster Dark with it, with Wingle Break. We're not going to invoke. We're going to call this here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Ganslot back. It gives you a little bit more chance to hit the field trigger, which would be very nice. And I think it's definitely what we're looking for. So we're going to hit here. At this point, it does not matter, by the way, with MLB, what you're swinging right here, as long as you're hitting with your Wingle Break. Well, that's not what we're looking for, but okay. And we're going to activate. Look for Dark. Pretty easy breezy. A lot of the stuff is just having your 2 of your... Alright, shut up, girl. Come on. Having your 2 grade 2s in the front at all times. At least, you know, just something to barricade yourself, because I believe the deck runs, this character runs crits and stands, which is very scary. Yeah, so if you notice, like right there, it's a lot of defensive. Nice. Right, so we're gonna ride the Avatar. I don't mind zapping a unit here. I think it's fine. Reason being is, first of all, I should have called it Dark there because I would have 2 intercepts. Totally fine though. We're still gonna zap as much as we can from him. Here, it's fine. And then this is 22, and I don't think there's any number I ever need to hit, so I'm just gonna call this here and then hope for the best. I would activate, but the only problem is if he hits a trigger, then we're kind of in a problem. So, but let's do it anyways. If he hits a trigger, then you know it's whatever. But that's nice because we just didn't force out some bad stuff there. So we're trying to hit it as quick as we can and as hard as we can, and still have some kind of intercepts. That's the problem. We still have a lot of triggers though, don't we? Oh no. Gross. She's like super cross-ridden whenever she has that. That's really good. So unless she hits a crit, we'll be able to kill her anyways. Unless she just like miracle whiffs a heal. Or a trigger. Doesn't matter. Hopefully it's not a PG though, that'd be scary. You can always switch everything in the deck to crits too if you're trying to like really hit hard. But with MLB I don't think you really need it. This here. I don't think we need anything else. You can always like Leanne and then play that behind, but I don't think we need to do that. We're just gonna try to kill them, so. Hopefully no trigger gets hit right now, and I can kill them. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, fuck your sand triggers. No sand triggers. Some trigger gun very hard. It's very hard to beat. Alright. So, of course, you need to hit the game with 4 damage, but it's more of a grind. You're just kind of like trying to grind and trying to get that, which you have 12 days to do, so it's not too bad. But you can always come in here and then go in and challenge. I've been told hard is the best one you want to go into, so if you go and max that, you feel like 2-3 packs, something like that, and really give yourself some kind of, I guess, advantage, so to say, versus everything else. Because if you look, it's like 30 per, and that's a lot, even with this. So I didn't get very much off that. I got 180, so I gotta crack 2 more packs, but we'll see if we can hit maybe a, hopefully, at least a double rare. But no big deal if we don't. No huge deal. Super excited to be able to grind this out. This is definitely a lot of fun. And I really like trying new clans. I'm a huge Grand Blue fan. The only clan I really like more than that is Great Nature. So when Great Nature comes out, I'm super ready for it. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got a double rare. Alright, nothing yet. Something though. Ah, nice. So the good grade too. Very cool. So I think that will about do it, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm What Is a Hero. If you want to see more Vanguard Zero content or just more content in general, definitely give me a like and a subscribe. And until then, I will talk to you all later. You'll have a good one.